Skip it up and that up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, and there are men at my gym that dress exactly like this guy. Literally. I don't know how many of you go to the gym, but there is this dreaded time of year for people that do go to the gym from January to mid-April, let's say. And that is the New Year's resolutioners time of the year. This is when everyone, January 1st, has that magical unicorn come into their room and shove a dildo filled with ambition up their ass, and they think they're gonna change their life around and get in shape and go to the gym and everything's gonna be happy and merry and lovely and sexy. And then they realize, oh my, the gym takes effort, this sucks. This, I'm leaving mid-April, it's done, see ya! And then everything gets back to normal, and then going to the gym is a pleasure again. But until then, it is hell. These people are obnoxious, they're rude, they crowd the gym, and they don't give a shit about you, because they don't want to be there to begin with. Let's start off with what happened today. Today is what inspired me to finally make this video. I wanted to do it for a while, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I go like 5 or 6 days a week to the gym. I may not look it, I'm a fat f***. I have man boobs. I'm not the largest dude you ever see on the planet because I keep active, but I could be skinnier. Not the point. Moving on. Usually I don't go on weekends. Usually most weekends I work. This weekend I had off, unfortunately, so I had the time to go to the gym. And I kind of look forward to it, especially on Sunday, because during the normal time of year, Sundays, there's not that many people there. The parking lot's virtually empty. You have free reign over the whole gym. It's actually a good time to go, so I'm like, what the hell, I'll go today, I'm off. So I get there, and the parking lot is packed. And usually, I'm the kind of dude, I don't care about the cold. I'll go out in a t-shirt if it's 20 degrees out. I don't like coats. You forget them, you can't wear them in the car, and honestly, 9 times out of 10, wherever I'm going is like 2 feet away, so I'll get out of my car, walk in another door. What the hell do I need a coat for? I'm out in the cold for 20 seconds. But today was not only cold, it was windy as shit. I'm talking like 30-mile-an-hour winds. It was in the low 30s, so it felt like it was negative 10. So in this packed parking lot, I'm looking for a space that's close. It's freezing out. I don't want to walk in this horrible weather. I find a space. I'm not moving slow. I go up to it. This fucking dude cuts me off and takes the space, and I had to park all the way in the back. It was windy as shit. By the time I got inside, my nipples were so hard they looked like rocket launchers. I was freezing my ass off by the time I got inside and almost made me want to go home. So that's just one thing. You deal with packed parking lots every day at the gym now. It's packed. You could go there. It's a 24-hour gym. You could go at 1 a.m. on a Wednesday and there is a good amount of cars out in the parking lot. It drives me nuts. I hate it. The gym is always crowded. But not only do you have rude assholes in the parking lot, you have these same rude assholes inside. The New Year's resolutioners who don't really give a shit about the gym are complete assholes. Here is a perfect example. At the gym, I do a mixture of cardio, I do free weights, and I do weight machines. It's the best way to do it. If there's an area of my body that's not as strong, I like to do the machines because it makes sure you do the right form, you don't hurt yourself, yada yada yada, whatever. So I go to use this machine. I was working on chest and triceps this day. And it's in a back room, and there's the tricep machine. Now, there was this fat, ugly bitch on it, and she was sitting there on the machine, not doing anything. She was playing with her phone, which people do all the time at the gym, and it drives me insane. If you're going to be at a gym, work out, go home. Can you not be on your phone for half an hour? Anyway, so I go there. Not only is she playing with her phone, she calls somebody. So I look at her, I kind of nod to her politely. I want not rude at all. She looks at me and kind of like rolls her eyes and she's like, yeah, whatever, I'll get off in a minute. Goes back to her phone call. So I'm like, whatever. I could go on other machines. I could wail on my sexy packs and other machines and then I'll come back to this one. I'm gone for 15 minutes and that's actually conservative. It could be more. I go back to this machine and this Sasquatch looking bitch is still on the phone doing nothing. She hasn't even used the machine yet. So I'm sitting there kind of like in her sight, but not being rude. And she's talking on the phone and I hear her. She sounds like Rosie Perez and she's like, alright, this dude, he keeps on looking at me. Let me get out this machine. I'll call you back in a minute, alright? I'm like, you're aggravated at me? You have a membership here. You don't own the machine. And then on top of it, what's the point of going to the gym if you're not going to work out? Just because you're in the goddamn building doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. Oh my God. And that happens all the time. Then you get the frat dudes who go there. Then you get other guys that go there who sit there, do 12 reps, and then take a 20-minute break. You may as well not work out, man. You're not doing anything for yourself if you're taking that long of a rest in between sets. And then because the New Year's resolutioners don't really want to be there, they just want to get the hell out and not abide by the rules. And what I mean is, you clean down the damn equipment after you're done with it. Now, I even forget from time to time, but 99% of the time, I carry around a rag with disinfectant on it, and I clean down the machines. It's disgusting. If you sweat on them, people don't want to sit on my sweat. I don't want to sit on theirs. So again, I was waiting for a dude. He was on a machine. I ask him if he's done. He looks at me and says, "Yeah, I'm done, man," in a rude fashion, because how dare I ask if he's done on a machine. And he gets up. I look down at my iPod for like 15-20 seconds. I want to change the song that I'm using. I go over to the machine. It was a back machine. I look down at the seat. There are 2 perfectly formed ass cheeks of sweat in the seat. He didn't clean the machine. So I had to go. I get like 5 pounds of paper towels, man. I'm not touching this dude's ass sweat. Who the hell knows where he's been? So I spray it down, spray the seat. I make sure I have a mound of towels so I don't dare touch this guy's ass sweat. I wipe it down. This happens all the time now. Again, it happens from time to time during the year, but now because the New Year's resolutioners are there, they'll drop their ass sweat everywhere. It's a disaster. If you're on a machine, clean it. And then you have the old dude New Year's resolutioners. These are the guys you could tell they haven't been to a gym since like 86. So I use the elliptical machine, right? I was already on it for like 15 minutes. And in front of the row of elliptical machines, there's a row of treadmills. This guy gets on in this outfit that first off looks like he got raped by a creamsicle. It's like bright orange and white. And he's wearing these Daisy Duke looking pants, man. They were so short it was dangerous. And he looks like he was auditioning for Teen Wolf, okay? He was wearing a tank top, hairy as all hell. He was like 3 feet in front of me because that's how the machines are set up. And this guy starts jogging and pounding his feet so loudly that even with my in-ear earbuds, I couldn't hear my own music. On top of it, he sits there jogging with his hands on his back. He's lifting up his shirt so you could see his hairy ass back, and his ass crack is sticking out. So here is this gorilla-looking freak of nature wearing Daisy Dukes in this bright orange and white outfit, and I can't avoid looking at him because of where the elliptical machine's positioned, sitting there pulling up the back of his shirt with his ass crack out. And you're gonna say, "Oh, Rich, why were you looking at that?" Unless I wanted to pull a poltergeist and flip my head around a 180 to look at my own ass, I had no choice. Trust me, I tried to avoid it. Here's the point of this video. If you want to change your life, do it tomorrow. Don't wait for a date. Don't wait for a month. Don't wait for a new year. If you want to stop smoking, stop tomorrow. If you want to go to the gym and lose weight, go tomorrow. Don't wait till January 1st or April 1st or May 1st to do it. Because if you have to wait for a date, it's just an excuse and you don't really want to do it. You don't have the drive or ambition to complete it yet. This is Rich of Review Tech USA. This is my Sunday rant. Leave your thoughts on it. Have a good one.